Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to high school volleyball on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We're brought to you by Zaxby's, Glen Smith Chevrolet Jeep Cino Palaca, Connect Credit Union, the Jack Houston Hospital and the Houston Clinic, and Coca-Cola. Today, a little cross river showdown here between the Glenwood Gators here at the Swamp, taking on the Columbus Blue Devils. Little GHSA, AHSAA crossover here as the Devils across the way will be first to send it away to the Gators. Emma Sikora, the sophomore, the lefty away, set up to the net. Kill attempt by Malaya West Sanchez, no good. Hit back, and the point won by the Blue Devils. Columbus coming into the ball game 7-11 so far this year, under head coach Carson Lay. Lefty scorer again hits the net and turns over possession back to the Gators, now tied at 1 apiece. It'll be Rory Dunbar, the junior, to serve it away for the Gators on the first serve of the match. Over to the middle. Good save back there by Mariana Olavedes, and hit over by Kahali Buie. Set over to the near side, rolling along the top of the net, and didn't quite get enough of it. West Sanchez denied by the top of the net. Point goes to Columbus. Gators coming into this game 4-5. They'll play in the Florida USA Volleyball Challenge tomorrow and Saturday against teams such as Chipley and Florida State University High School. Sophia Din, the sophomore, to serve it away for the Blue Devils. Hit too strong from the right side. That was Malaya West Sanchez getting a little bit too much mustard on that one. Out of bounds long left, 3-1 Blue Devils. Then with overhand serve. Hit up in the air. Dunbar sets it up. Kill denied, and it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to go, point goes to the Gators. Like one of the Blue Devils hit the net going up to try to block that kill attempt. 3-2 now Columbus. We also have the JV game going on to our left. Two games going on at once here in the lower school gym. When I was here, it was called the new gym. Now it's got about 25 years on it. Carson Barker across the way. Set up, and a little touch shot. Beautiful touch there by Mariana Olavedes. Just poked that one over the net. Falls in, 4-2 Columbus. Olavedes, the 5'10 senior. Dunbar sets it up. Kill attempt too strong by Hallie Palmore. 5-2 Columbus. Of course, the Gators coached by Kayla Strength, 3-time state champion in the AISA. Little miss hit there by Palmore, comes up short, 6-2 Columbus. And now substitution coming in. Emma Barnes going to check in for Palmore. Emerson White, the libero for the Gators, hits it up to Dunbar. Dunbar sets it up, and the kill attempt is good. Great play there by Peyton Slocum. Gators back on the board, 6-3 Columbus. It'll be White, the libero, to serve it away. Over to the right side. Hit up in the air. Set up again, and it's going to have to play a safe shot over. Dunbar on the response. Kill attempt is defended well. That was Maddie Moody there for the Gators. Hit back over. White up. Dunbar up. Kill attempt there. A little strong by Emma Barnes, but it hit one of the Columbus players. Looked like it was Jaslyn Watts who hit it for the Blue Devils. Went back into the wall. Point goes to the Gators. White, too strong on the serve. Gives possession back to the Blue Devils. Again, the Gators AISA state champions in 2020, 2021, and 2022. Been an incredible run by Kayla Strength here as the head coach of the Gators volleyball squad. Maddie Moody too strong on that kill attempt. 8-4 Columbus. Serve over. Good saver there in front of the Gators bench as Emerson White tried to hit it over. Hit it right into the net. Columbus with the point, 9-4 Blue Devils. Sydney Hicks to serve it over for Columbus. White, Dunbar, poke attempt, good there by Maddie Moody. Beautiful touch, beautiful placement just on that corner. Landed about a foot from going out of bounds. Beautiful placement, point goes to the Gators. 9-5 Columbus. Carrington Slocum hits it away. Touch shot, good save there by Barker. And the Gators win that point. They're right back in it now, 9-7. Jumping on that one, still 9-6 Columbus. But the Gators now with momentum. Low save there. Kill attempt is in by Katie Shearer for Columbus. The Blue Devils respond now 10-6. Substitution coming in. 6-foot Kira Parsons, 4-year starter, the senior, who led the team in kills last season. Also voted first-time All-Chattahoochee last season for Columbus. Domber with the set. Touch shot, good. Beautiful touch. There on the net by number 7, Carson Parker, who's now checking out. Giving Malaya West Sanchez back into the ball game. 10-7 Columbus. Again, the Gators 4-5. Played Harris County and Lee County 2 nights ago. Beat Lee County 2-0, but lost to Harris County 2-0. Serve is away by Hargrove. Kill shot saved by Hargrove. Dunbar missed the set, but it just grazed off her finger. If that was on purpose, that was impressive. Point goes to the Gators, 10-8. Played Brookstone on Monday, lost 2-1. And Northside Methodist as well in a tri-match. Beat Northside Methodist out of Dothan 2-0. Another point scored there by the Gators. Maddie Moody and Malaya West Sanchez there in the middle, 10-9. Ball's up to the back middle, set up to the far side, and a beautiful kill shot right into your living room as Columbus scores, now up 11-9. The Blue Devils currently on a 4-game losing streak, or 4-match losing streak. Lost to Gainesville High 2-1, Midtown 2-0, as well as Northside and Brookstone in a tri-match on Tuesday. Service away. Wide over to Dunbar. Dunbar back to the middle. West Sanchez spike attempt, or kill attempt, no good. Good save by the Blue Devils. Get blocked there in the middle. But I believe they touched the net. Yes, she did. Maddie Moody, I think the guilty Gator, touching the net. Gives the point to Columbus, 12-9. You like to thank our sponsors. I always like to thank Zaxby's for supporting everything we do Glenwood-wise, as that serve stays just in. Beautiful touch by Jaslyn Watts, the libero for the Blue Devils, 13-9 Columbus. We got football on the night, football on tomorrow, football for the next 5 days. It's beautiful, and a ton of football tomorrow on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, including the Gators football game against Elba, as Columbus wins that point. Good serve there again by Watts. The Gators take on Elba tomorrow night. That game's at 8. That's a late night game, you could say, on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Got Carver Harris County Calvary back in action. Smith Station back in action. Brookstone as well as Columbus wins another point. Going to be a fun night of Friday night football again on Georgia Alabama Sports Live all tomorrow evening. 15-9 Columbus. Carrington Slocum will check out. And Cameron Thompson, the junior, will check in for the Gators. Jasmine Watt still in the serving position. Over to the left side. Dunbar over to Malaya West Sanchez. Missed the kill attempt. And Columbus now on a roll, up 16-9. And timeout called by the Gators. 16-9, Blue Devils lead it here in the first set. We'll be back in just a moment on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Here they come! More big transport trucks full of new GMC trucks and SUVs to Glen Smith and Opelika. Choose from a huge selection of the best-selling full-size GMC Sierras, discounted up to $12,750 off. New GMC Terrains with a fresh design, a spacious interior, and safety features, discounted up to $4,000 off MSRP. Plus, enjoy no payments until November at Glen Smith GMC in Opelika. Get ready to drive and get ready to smile.
Welcome back to the first set. Columbus leading at 16-9 here in the first set. Jasmine Watts again to serve it away for the Blue Devils. Emerson White goes low off the right side of her hands and back into the wall. It's 17-9 now. That's 7 straight points scored by the Blue Devils. The Gators got a little bit of a run after being down early, made it 10-9. Now the Devils on a run of their own. 17-9, 8 away from clinching this first set. That serve too strong by Watts, and the Blue Devils lose the serve. The middle blocker, Manny Moody, the senior, standing at 5'11", will serve it away. Over to the far side, lands out of bounds. Tough break there for the Gators. Columbus now up 18-10. Dalmar with another set. Wes Sanchez goes for the kill. Too strong. 19-10 Columbus. Emma Sikora serves it away. Into the JV core off the hands of one of the Gators on the back side. 20-10 Columbus. Emma Sikora had 907 assists last season. One of the key parts of this Columbus Blue Devils volleyball squad. Serves it over. Good low save by Palmore. Dunbar sets it up. Wes Sanchez tries to hit it to the far side. Good save to the back corner. Good save there by Palmore, but she hits it into the scores table. And another point for Columbus. (21-10) Blue Devils here in the first set. Serve near side, good save. Dunbar going to set it up again for Wes Sanchez. Sanchez for the kill. Good save there in the back end by Columbus. Now coming in for the kill, and a beautiful shot it was there by Kira Parsons. The 6-foot senior gives Columbus a 22-10 set lead. Palmore, Dunbar to the middle, touched over, but saved. It was Peyton Slocum there on the touch for the Gators. That's kill attempt into the net by Kira Parsons. Gators back on the board. 22-11, Columbus leads. Dunbar serves it away. Too strong. 2 times in a row there, the Gators have had a chance to go and run their own and served it out of bounds to give Columbus possession back. 23-11. Sophia Den will check back in for Kira Parsons. Serves it away. White up into the ceiling. Columbus wins another point. Now they're 1 point away. Set point for the Blue Devils. Den to the middle of the net, and the Gators with a chance, but down 24-12. Serve to the middle. Soft attempt there as Dunbar over to Wes Sanchez. Good save there by the libero for the Blue Devils, Jaslyn Watts. Good save there by Emerson White. Dunbar tries to serve it over, but then the hit back is down and good for Olavides, and Columbus wins the first set. Columbus wins set 1, 25-12. We'll be back for set number 2 in just a moment on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Whether you're building your business or
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite. Obey your thirst.
Here they come! More big transport trucks full of new GMC trucks and SUVs to Glenn Smith and Opelika. Choose from a huge selection of the best-selling full-size GMC Sierras, discounted up to $12,750 off. New GMC Terrains with a fresh design, a spacious interior, and safety features, discounted up to $4,000 off MSRP. Plus, enjoy no payments until November at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Get ready to drive and get ready to smile.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Welcome back to high school volleyball here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. I'm Noah Shelton alongside my camera operator, producer, man behind the show, Tyler Dykes. Both Glenwood graduates, you should know. Reminiscing about when this gym looked a little bit different back in the day. Definitely school has grown and everything has improved so much since we graduated not that long ago. Dunbar with the serve and the comeback from Columbus good, 1-0 Blue Devils. Competitive match early. It was 10-9 Columbus in the first set. They went on to win the set 25-12. So Blue Devils down their stride. They're halfway through the first set. As Sakura boots it away. What a kill there by Kira Parsons. Strong kill, 2-0 Columbus. Off the hands of Palmore, back into your living room, 3-0 Columbus. Palmore to Dunbar. Kill attempt blocked. Some hitting around. It's going to go out of bounds. Peyton Slocum rejected in the middle. Well, like Mariana Olavides there for the Blue Devils to deny that attempt. 4-0 Columbus. Serve hits the top of the net, gets over. Dunbar over the near side, hit out of bounds by the Gators. 5-0 Blue Devils. Tough start to set number 2 for the Gators. Palmore, Dunbar, and now into the net goes Wes Sanchez. 6-0 Columbus. I'd like to thank our sponsors yet again: Coca-Cola, the Houston Clinic, Connect Credit Union, Elizabeth Chevrolet and GMC in Buick and Opelika, and of course Zaxby's for presenting all things Glenwood Athletics on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Beautiful touch there over the net by Peyton Slocum to get the Gators on the board in set number 2. Gators with the serve for the first time in set number 2 as Carson Barker, the junior, set to shove it away. Over to the far side and out of bounds. Control back over to Columbus, 7-1. Kira Parsons will take a seat. Sophia Den back in for Columbus. Dunbar, Slocum, good save there by Olavides. And a beautiful rally there by the Gators. How about that save? White and Dunbar, 2 of the 3 that touched it. Dunbar, White off the side of her hand to the right, short. And Columbus wins the point, 8-1. Then serve is short into the top of the net. And the Gators with another chance to get back into the set, down 8-2. Emerson White to serve it away. Over the far side, hits the top of the net, and a good break there for the Gators as that one falls just in bounds. Gators now down 8-3. Serve too strong to the far side by White. Another out-of-bounds serve for the Gators. 9-3 Columbus and control. Soft serve to White. Dunbar sets it up. Kill attempt is good by Maddie Moody off the side of the hand of Olavides for Columbus there in the middle. She'll check out. Jaslyn Watts will check back in the libero for the Blue Devils. And back to serve for the Gators is Claire Hargrove. Serve goes far side. Kill attempt tipped by the Gators. Palmore hits it back up. Got to go over on this one. That's Hargrove. Den up. Kill attempt to the side, just out of bounds. No, just landed inbounds. I take that back. They're going to say it landed inbounds and Columbus will have the point. 10-4. Official there on the right side signaled it in, and now play is stopped as one of the, well, it looks like a ball from the JV court rolls into play. There's one there for you, Tyler. We talked about a pregame how many times play might be stopped due to a stray volleyball, you could say. There's one. White, Dunbar to Palmore, too strong on the set. Point goes to Columbus. (11-4) Blue Devils. Dunbar trying to set it up for Palmore. Palmore over the net, lands in. Looked like it brushed off the hand of Emma Sikora there for the Blue Devils. Gators with the point, 11-5. Hallie Palmore. Over to Watts. Got to go over on this one for Columbus. Up in the air, good save by Palmore. Got to go over on this one for Wes Sanchez. It does. Soft kill attempt. Good save there by Palmore. Over to the right side. Watts trying to place it in that corner. Good save there by Palmore. Over to Wes Sanchez again. We got a good rally going here. Palmore, Dunbar, Wes Sanchez, good. 11-6. Gators now with control. Libero Jasmine Watts. Hit over by the Blue Devils. Beautifully placed there by Katie Shearer. Columbus regains the serve. 12-6 Blue Devils here in set number 2. Columbus up 1-0. Again, playing best 3 out of 5 here in this varsity match. Den will check out. Kira Parsons back in for the Blue Devils. Palmore. Beautiful touch there by Taylor Myers, the 6'1 junior for Columbus. Just grazed it, touched it right over the net, put it straight down into the ground. And Columbus now leads 13-6. Serve over, Palmore to Dunbar. Dunbar to Wes Sanchez. Strong kill attempt, too strong. Back over to Columbus. The Blue Devils with a little bit of a height advantage. The two tallest players for Columbus, Taylor Myers and Akira Parsons, standing in at 6'1 and 6 foot even respectively. Two tallest for the Gators, Maddie Moody and Rory Dunbar, standing at 5'11 and 5'10 respectively. Gators win the point there to regain the serve, 14-7. Moody serves it away. Good save there by Hargrove. Back over to the Gator side. Dunbar sets it up. Kill attempt blocked. And a beautiful block it was by Taylor Myers, the middle blocker. Just talked about that height advantage. Definitely helped there for the Blue Devils. They lead at 15-7 here in set number 2. Watt serves it away. Going to be a tough save for Dunbar as it hits off the hand of Palmore. They can't collect it. Columbus with the point. And timeout called by the Gators. Columbus leading it here in set number 2, 16-7, threatening to take a 2-0 set lead. We'll be back in just a moment on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite. Obey your thirst.
Welcome back to the action. Served by Watts into the net. Gators regain control. Columbus still doubling up the Gators here in set number 2, up 16-8. Rory Dunbar will serve it away for the Gators. Watts up in the air. Dunbar with the set. Over to White. Hit over by Barnes. Now back the other way, out of bounds, Kira Parsons off to the right on that kill attempt. Gators with the point, 16-9. Serve low, gets safe. Parsons again with a kill attempt. Hit by Slocum, but it fell right to the ground on the Gators side. Columbus wins the point. Too strong there on the serve. Emma Sikora. And the Gators now with the serve. Wes Sanchez will check out. Carson Barker will check back in to serve. 17-10 Blue Devils. Strong kill attempt blocked by Slocum. Back to Dunbar, back to Palmore, touched it over. Good save there by Columbus. Palmore back over, lands in for the Gators. Great play there along the net by both teams. Palmore hitting it twice. Gators win the point. Barker over the far side. Going to be a tough save over there by Watts. And it was saved there by Columbus. Dunbar up, good touch shot over. Trying to pin it in the corner. Did she get it in? She did not. 17-12, Gators win that point as well. Hit over. Back over, and a beautiful point scoring shot there by Olavides. Doing what Taylor Myers there in the game, just jumping straight up and just flicking it with her hands straight down into the ground. Columbus leading at 18-12. And again, Sophia Den will check in for Kira Parsons. Into the rotation. White hits it backwards into the wall. Good serve there by Den to make her make a tough decision to either let it go or hit it last second. 19-12 Columbus. Strong kill attempt saved by Columbus. That's Den. That one lands just in. Leah Richardson scores the point there for Columbus and puts the Blue Devils up 20-12. White, Dunbar, Palmore. Saved by Watts. Hit back up in the air, close to the ceiling, and the kill attempt right into the net by Shearer. Gators win the point. Emerson White to serve it away. Libero to Libero. Jalson Watts sets it up. Another setup and hit over the net. Dunbar. Palmore back to Dunbar. Kill attempt lands in. Rory Dunbar with the point. 20-14 Columbus. Gators still in it. Touch shot saved by Barker. Palmore on the near side, saved by Watts. Up, touch shot again, saved by Palmore. Dunbar over the net. Good save there by Barker into the bench and out of play. Point goes to Columbus. Another good rally there by both teams. Dunbar, shot over the net. That shot off the hands of Palmore out of bounds. Point goes to Columbus. Taylor Myers scoring that point for Columbus. The Blue Devils 3 points away from a 2-0 set lead. Kill attempt blocked. Palmore saves it off the net, back to White. Myers goes up over the net, gets saved by Palmore to Dunbar. Dunbar, kill attempt saved by Columbus. Emma Barnes on that kill attempt. Point goes to Columbus on the return. (23-14) Columbus. Shot blocked, saved, but hit too many times there by the Blue Devils. Gators back within 8, 23-15. Emma Barnes will check out. Now some discussion between both officials on each side of the net. And now Claire Hargrove will check in. Gators looking for a rally to get back into it and avoid going in a 2-0 set hole. Hit back over by Moody. Set up, kill attempt in by Katie Shearer for Columbus. No, point goes to Glenwood. And some discussion between the coach and the official. The official saying the ball was out. Tough break there for Columbus. (23-16). Maybe the break the Gators needed to get back into the set. Set up, Myers. Going to be a tough save and lands in off the tip from Palmore. Carson Barker with a good effort, couldn't quite save it. Columbus now 1 point away from a 2-0 set lead. Peyton McNeil over the net. White up in the air. Across Barker. Myers couldn't quite tip it, and Shearer missed it. Gators win the point. Still down 24-17. Now Carson Barker will check back out. Malaya West Sanchez into the ball game. Palmore. Shearer. Good save by Palmore to Dunbar. Oh, what a no-look shot, but good save there by Watts for Columbus, the libero. Confusion by the Gators, just over the net. Up, Myers, kill, good. Columbus wins set number 2. Columbus 2, Glenwood nothing. We'll be back for set number 3 in just a moment. See the Gators make an incredible comeback on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
Here they come! More big transport trucks full of new GMC trucks and SUVs to Glenn Smith and Opelika. Choose from a huge selection of the best-selling full-size GMC Sierras, discounted up to $12,750 off. New GMC Terrains with a fresh design, a spacious interior, and safety features, discounted up to $4,000 off MSRP. Plus, enjoy no payments until November at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Get ready to drive and get ready to smile.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite, obey your thirst.
Welcome back to the Glenwood Game of the Week presented by Zaxby's on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Set 3 underway as Dunbar saves it. Get hit over by Hargrove. Set up, Shearer. Going to be a point for Columbus. Goes off the hands, I believe, of Maddie Moody there toward the right side. We're also brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevrolet and GMC in Opelika, Cadet Credit Union, Jack Houston Hospital and Houston Clinic, and Coca-Cola. That serve too strong. Gators on the board. Layla Norrell a little too strong on that attempt. Might be hitting up Zaxby's on the way home, Tyler. The chicken sandwich with the buffalo garlic place. You don't have to get tongue torch. You get any hot sauce you want with the ranch on the toast with the chicken fingers. It's absolutely delicious. Check out Zaxby's in Phoenix City. And in Ladonia as well. Tipped. Dunbar. Take that, pay it back. White now over by Moody. Moody, spike attempt too strong into the bleachers behind the Columbus side. Blue Devils now up 2-1. Blue Devils up 2-0. Only needing to win one more set to clinch their first victory in 5 tries. You know, on a 4-game skid, Columbus is coming into this one. Good block there in the middle. Alorvides and Sydney Hicks there defensively for Columbus. 3-1 Blue Devils. Dunbar sets it up. And off the hands of Watts. Peyton Slocum there on the point for the Gators. 3-2. Barker will check in for Moody. And Hargrove will check out. And Carrington Slocum will check in. Watts to libero. Back to Shearer. Good hit over to the far side. Would have been a great save by White if she had done it. Ball landed just in front of her outstretched hands on the court. Columbus wins the point 4-2. And a beautiful kill. Taylor Myers again. The middle blocker for Columbus. Making it look too easy. Shot hits top of the net. Too strong there, but good save there for Columbus. Shearer there on the save in front of the bench. Back to Columbus side. Din sets it up. Lefty shot over the net, off the hands of Barker and into the bleachers, out of play. Point Columbus. White to Dunbar. Hit over the net and in for Peyton Slocum. Rolled off the hands of Myers there for Columbus. White, good serve. Tipped up and hit over. Tipped at the net. White up to Dunbar. Dunbar to West Sanchez. She's rejected. Sydney Hicks puts it right back in her face into the court, and the Gators take timeout. 7-3 Columbus here, set number 3. We'll be back in just a moment on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite, obey your thirst.
Welcome back to Glenwood School. Columbus up 2-0, 7-3 in the third set. As the Blue Devils serve it away, hit up in the air, Dunbar, and the shot over too strong by Carrington Slocum. 8-3 now Columbus. Low save. Barker and White, I believe, both hit it. Hit over out of bounds by Shearer. Point goes to Glenwood. The Blue Devils start region play on September 9th against Kendrick and Carver. As Palmore hits it away. Watts, going to be a tough save. Hit back in the air, back to Watts. Watts over the net. Dunbar sets it up. Hit over is inbounds. Good power and good placement by Carrington Slocum there on the point for the Gators. 8-5. They then play Harris County and Brookstone in a tri-match on September the 11th. They then play Sumter County, Jordan, Central Phoenix City, Shaw, Spencer, all the familiar names for everybody there in Muskogee County. Dunbar, cross court, off the hands of Myers, and Gators with the point. 8-6 now. The Gators, of course, with the Florida USA Volleyball Challenge coming up tomorrow and Saturday. As a serve across, hit back up in the air, across the way, and another point for the Gators. 8-7. They play Chipley and Jefferson out of Jefferson, Georgia tomorrow, then Florida State University High School and Alabama Christian Academy on Saturday. And then they then begin region play on September the 4th against Lee Scott. Shearer lands in. Good strong shot there by Shearer. Columbus regains control, up 9-7. Glenwood also plays the likes of Chatco, Harris County again, Calvary, Smith Station, Central Phoenix City. Gators moved to the HSAA. It's really allowed them to play a very, we'll say, very cool and very awesome variety of teams around the Muskogee County and surrounding areas. Finally getting to play all the Columbus schools, as well as Harris County. Point scored there by Slocum. Gators respond 9-8. Substitutions coming in for both teams. Barnes and Hargrove will check in for the Gators. And it will be Hargrove to serve it away. Hargrove. Set up. Myers over the net. Into Dunbar. Going to be a good save by Wife. She can do it. And she did. And point's going to go to the Gators. Let's see. Referee, I believe, take that back. I think the point's going to go to Columbus. I believe the referee saying that one of the Gators crossed the midline across the net. And that should give Columbus the point. And it will. 10-8 Columbus. Gators start celebrating, and then the official cleared it up. Beautiful kill there. Malaya West Sanchez, strong spike into the court. 10-9. Sanchez is served to the far side. Peyton Slocum on the rejection, and the Gators win the point. And we got Blue Devil down. That's Emma Sikora. She's getting checked out by Coach Lay. I'd like to remind you this injury timeout is brought to you by the Houston Clinic. Thank you to the Houston Clinic for all your support. We'll take a break and we'll be right back on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Welcome back to the ball game. Wes Sanchez set the serve it away for the Gators. In set number 3, Gators and Blue Devils tied at 10. Norrell off to the right, out of bounds, and the Gators take the lead, 11-10. Wes Sanchez's serve too strong. Sikora lefty serve, lands just in, right into your living room. Not the first time we've been in the danger zone so far tonight. 12-11 Columbus leads. Lucky point there. Kira Parsons tried to kill it down to the ground, hit the top of the net, just softly just rolled over and landed in for a point for Columbus, 13-11. White, low save. Dunbar over the net. Set up by Watts. Watts over to Parsons, and she scores it for the Blue Devils. Palmore lets it go, and it lands out of bounds. Control back over to the Gators. Dunbar to serve it over. Set up. Shot lands out by Parsons. Gators win another point, 14-13 Columbus. Quick serve, great save there by Watts the libero. Touch shot, put back, but out of bounds. Point goes to Glenwood. Now tied at 14. Shot over, Palmore up in the air. Emma Barnes too strong on that kill attempt. 15-14 Columbus. Shot rejected there in the middle by Alvarez and Hicks there for Columbus. Two tough defenders to get around. 16-14 Columbus. Den to serve it away. That point scored by Shearer for Columbus. 17-14. Tough save. Palmore tried to save it off of Hargrove. Couldn't quite get it before it went to the bleachers. And Columbus wins the point, and the Gators call timeout. 18-14, Columbus 7 points away from a 3-0 set game sweep here in the Swamp. We'll be back in just a moment on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Sophia Den for the Blue Devils with the serve from the far side to the near side. Hit over the net. Good save by Columbus. Back over. Palmore goes low to collect it. Over to Dunbar. Good touch shot, but saved there by Columbus. Watts with the hit up in the air and lands on the ground for a Gator point. 18-15, Columbus leads. Gators the ones closest to us. Very similar uniforms. Gators black unis, orange numbers. Columbus black unis, white numbers. Of course, inverted for the libero for each team. That shot lands just out. Point for the Gators. Looked like the official standing overhead was going to overrule the one right here with the flag. They ended up agreeing with him, 18-16. That serve off the side of the hands of Shearer. Another point for the Gators. Barker to Watts. Set up, hit over, and in. Point scored by Sydney Hicks. Fell right between Barker and Emerson White. 19-17, Blue Devils lead it. White up to Dunbar. Dunbar back to Palmore. Palmore with a tough shot right over the net. Shearer. Hit up in the air by the Gators. Great rolling save there by Dunbar. Hit back over. And a good save in the back end for Columbus. Shearer back over the net. I believe it went off a finger of a Gator, of a Blue Devil. It did not. Looked to me that it hit off the finger of one of the Blue Devils right next to the official. He says it didn't, and now the officials are going to talk about it. Looked to me should be a Gator point as it tipped off one of the fingers of the Blue Devils, and now they've changed the call. (19-18), Gators trailing by 1 here at set number 3. Needing to win the next 3 to find a way to come back, stay alive, and win this match. White, far side. Up in the air. Dunbar goes low to collect it. Up in the air by Barker. Shot over, and Watt saves it. Going to be a tough play, and White dives. He can't quite catch it. Just out of her outstretched arm. 20-18 Columbus. Strong hit over by Malaya West. Sanchez scores the point for the Gators. 20-19. Beautiful touch shot there in front of the net. Emma Sikora pulls a rabbit out of the hat to score that one for Columbus. Blue Devils now 4 points away. Kira Parsons, the 6-foot senior, will check back in for Columbus. And Katie Shearer, standing just an inch shorter, serves it away. Here she comes, and she scores just like that. Kira Parsons making an immediate impact for the Blue Devils. Columbus 3 points away. Just over the net, between two Gators, Palmore and White, out of play. Columbus 2 points away. Palmore up to Dunbar. Dunbar there, Slocum rejected by Myers and Sikora for Columbus. Blue Devils now 1 point away from a 3-0 sweep of the Gators here in the Swamp. Katie Shearer will serve it away. White to Dunbar. Dunbar, Wes Sanchez. Watts off the ceiling, still alive. Parsons, good save by Palmore to Dunbar. Got to get it over on this one. Set up. Back to Parsons again for the game-winning point, and she's got it. And Columbus sweeps the Gators here in the Swamp, 3-0. What a game by Columbus. Gators were competitive in most of the sets. Again, set 1 was 10-9. This one obviously was close. Set 1 was 10-9. Columbus then went on a run to win it 25-12. And now we've decided on our player of the game is going to go to Columbus's Kira Parsons, 4-year senior. Coach Lay talked about how integral she's been to the development and the growth of this volleyball squad for Columbus High. 6-foot senior Kira Parsons coming off the bench there in the last set, the last few points, making an immediate impact. Congratulations. You are our Alex Quincy All-State Agency Player of the Game. I'd like to once again thank all of our sponsors, Zach Spees, Glenwood Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, Connecticut Credit Union, Jack Houston Hospital, and the Houston Clinic, Coca-Cola. Thank you for all your support. Looking forward to football tomorrow night. Got 4 or 5 games for you tomorrow night. Just like last week, I'll be on the call here for Glenwood and Elba. For my producer, Tyler Dykes, I've been your play-by-play broadcaster, Noah Shelton. We thank you for watching high school volleyball on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We'll see you next time. Good night.
Here they come! More big transport trucks full of new GMC trucks and SUVs to Glenn Smith and Opelika. Choose from a huge selection of the best-selling full-size GMC Sierras, discounted up to $12,750 off. New GMC Terrains with a fresh design, a spacious interior, and safety features, discounted up to $4,000 off MSRP. Plus, enjoying no payments until November at Glenn Smith GMC in Opelika. Get ready to drive and get ready to smile.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real recognize real. Real taste, unmistakably Sprite. Real refreshment, crisp lemon lime. Sprite, obey your thirst.